In this lecture, we will cover inheritance. Inheritance is simply put the ability to reuse code. So for example, if we have a shape object, that shape object could specifically be used to make specific objects out of that would inherit most of the qualities of a shape object, but then have their own specific attributes. For example, a circle is a shape, a square is a shape, a triangle is a shape. All these objects that have inherited qualities from the parent class are in essence have a is a relationship. So you have a parent shape class and then you have inherited all the qualities of it to create a circle class. Let's show you a real world example. We have a class person. That class person can have age and race, as well as we can have methods for getting the age, setting the age, as well as getting the race and setting the age. We also have protected attributes of age and race to ensure that those attributes cannot be directly accessed by outside or other classes. So in this case, we have also a doctor class that inherits the person class, as well as when the constructor is called for the doctor, the age, the race, the salary, and the school, which are specific to the doctor class, are initialized as well. The doctor class goes ahead and calls the person constructor during its construction phase, and when we go ahead and call the main function can initialize the person to check that the person class is working appropriately, but then when we call the doctor class, we end up initializing the doctor class with age 50, race white, income $70,000, and school Harvard University. And when we do call the doctor constructor, as I mentioned earlier, we in turn do call the person constructor with age and race as specified earlier. So let's see what really happens. If we were to remove this portion of the code, which I wrote earlier, just for testing purposes, and were to compile it, and we were to go ahead and call the doctor object. Now, do recall that the doctor object does not in itself has a get age or set age method or get race or set age set race methods. But when we inherit this class, we end up inheriting all the attributes as well as all the methods that go along with it. So in this case, we are simply initializing a doctor object with age 50, race whites, that makes a $70,000 income, and has went or gone to Harvard University. And we print the get salary, get race, and get school. So let's quickly run this. Person.cpp minus o person.exe person. So in this case, we show that when we call the get salary, we get $70,000, get race, white, get school, Harvard University. We can go ahead and also call the we did get age as well as get race, both of which are called, and get salary. So we should also call get age and recompile quickly. In this case, we also printed the age of the doctor. So what we have in essence shown you is that inheritance can be applied where code reuse can be done in a way that's very powerful and that builds on quality software, where we minimize errors as well as we reuse and recycle a lot of the code that's been rewritten before. Thank you.